Hello everyone, MUFS here to welcome
Ahoy,
you to
Captain.
the 140th episode of Starfield. This is the second run of the game and we are Starborn. Even though we are in Mantis's spacesuit, but we are Starborn. And look,
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
this is Cora and the Sona. So, in the last episode, we were about to get Kaiser, but Sarah opened up and
Oh, hey.
we came
Let's
in
talk
Cassiopeia.
later. Got a million things to do.
Sure. We ended up in Cassiopeia and we were like, we saved Sona. Today we are gonna head back to Jamison and finish the rest of the mission. Then we can go to save, what's his name, Kaiser. Let's do that. You know what? We can go directly in New Atlantis. And I believe that's what we're gonna do.
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
So, how did we end up over here? I don't know. I mean, over in the spaceport.
You will be
We're
scanned
supposed
as
to
you
be-
enter the city.
We're supposed to be in the... in our, what you call? HQ?
So, what's new with you today?
Sona is new. We are gonna find her. If that's okay with you. We are gonna talk to her in our HQ. Can't remember the name. What the... I mean, really? Moves? The lodge.
Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know,
Yeah.
I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Meticulously clean. Oh, we needed to... Come on. We needed to talk to Admiral Logan, didn't we?
Maybe we can talk
Almost.
later.
This Sona, yeah. She just came over here. I never saw that in the previous run, so... Let's head towards mass building and talk to Admiral Logan.
Here on Vanguard business?
Of course. Not actually. Sarah, let's go.
The UC might have a few less problems if the Marines were deployed a little more often.
Come on, Sarah, you can do it. Come on, go. Go inside. Come on, Sarah. Don't make me do all the talking.
The next time terror morphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
But you're not gonna be ready for what's coming now.
Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Well, did we? The mission wasn't for us. It was for the soldiers who owned these gene tags.
And we did it for the child that was marooned there. A child, born from two of the crew, that survived the crash. After her parents died. That poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Sona.
Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
I'm sure she is. Let's speak to her. She went there in the lodge as we saw her. No, I don't want to go to the net station.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Of course, you know it.
Spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Exactly, it does. Sarah?
I guess we need to talk.
Yeah, sure.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Well, we
Hello,
said hi.
Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Yep. How did you find your way here on your own?
Sarah gave me directions. She's really good at that.
That she is.
Riding that gnat thing was super cool. It was like magic or something. Like something from the stories Mom used to read. But the hardest part was having everyone staring at me. All these people in one place. It's kind of scaring me. I don't know why.
I hope you like this place.
I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
You just got to New Atlantis and you're already prepared to leave?
I mean, this place is great and all, but ever since my mom taught me that there are hundreds of planets out there, I'm itching to go see all of them. And if it means I'd get my own ship, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
No
I'm
worries.
sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Sure. No worries, Sona. Uncle MUFS will buy you a ship. Well, how did you get over here? with me, right? Come. Come on. Yes, go to the memoriam. Where is she? There she is. She is taking the longer road. In my own playthrough, she never came over here. I'm gonna tell you the story. No worries. It's a fun one. Oh, don't walk. Don't walk through. Come on. Pay some respect.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. You've got to have at least
You okay?
half your power in your shields.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
Being remembered by name is better than being completely forgotten.
These people laid down their lives for what they believed in, and it cost them dearly. I served shoulder to shoulder with them, and watched some of them die. I know you meant well, but they'll always be more than a name to me.
I only say these things because I care about you, Sarah.
And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss.
Sure.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Can't I pay my respect? I don't think I can.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do that. And while we go there, let's talk about the thing that happened in my playthrough. Well, she's supposed to follow me over here in the memorial, but she never followed me. And I ran over here and then found her not following me. I had to go back to the lodge, and there she was standing there. We had the talk, the thing. We talked over here. We talked the whole thing in front of the lodge. How funny is that? And we have to go through. Wait, I remember it. It's through here. Yep.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
This is the waterfall. Hello. In the first run, we ended up over here as friends. But this time, it won't be like this.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
It is.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
What is it about the spot that makes it so special?
I don't know. I'm not sure I can explain it. Maybe it's the strange way that the art, technology, and nature fuse together, or maybe it's because it feels like home. Whatever it is, I definitely feel more comfortable here than anywhere else I've ever been.
It's the perfect place to share with someone you care about.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
I feel like you're stalling for time here.
Is it that obvious?
Yep.
The truth is, I've asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important.
Trying to pull one over me, eh?
No, nothing like that at all. I just have a lot on my mind, and I am terrible at getting right to the point.
I hope nothing's seriously wrong.
No, not at all. Just let me get all of this out. I have a lot to say.
Sure.
It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
You equate Sona's situation to your own.
In all honesty, I don't. She simply reminds me of my own isolation. Maybe not in the literal sense of the word, but I certainly relate to some of her loneliness.
But you're not alone. You have me.
Maybe. But for how long? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Dealing with the unpredictability of people can be challenging.
I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down.
You deserve to be with someone who understands your feelings.
Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second. What exactly are you saying?
Friendship or romance? I'd go romance. I'm saying I love you, Sarah, now and forever.
Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
Are you sure a romantic relationship is what you want?
I can't imagine being in love with anyone else. So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same.
This is going too fast. I think we should remain good friends. For now. No, I'm not gonna say that. I've been more than willing for a long time.
You're something truly special. You know that?
Okay?
You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever.
Sure.
You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always. I have something I need to discuss with you.
Sure.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Okay. Sightseeing cruise?
Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff.
Okay.
Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime.
Afraid I'd be an embarrassment to the family or something?
Why would you be... Oh, I see. We never talked about this, did we? The truth is that my mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak to one another.
Makes sense. Family life can slow you down.
Yes, exactly. Everything's puppies and ice cream when you're young. Then before you know it, you've grown up to find your parents in control of your life.
I'm sure your parents meant well.
Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a 1-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
You had no say in the matter whatsoever.
Look, I was 18 years old, fresh out of school, and I idolized my parents.
You should.
I trusted them. I'm certain they felt they were doing what was best for their daughter. Who was I to argue?
Was the administrative division?
It's the governmental arm of the United Colonies. You know, the politicians, the diplomats, the ambassadors. Imagine having to spend most of your career hovering behind a desk. Oh, I can't even fathom anything more boring.
Sounds like they wanted you to follow in their footsteps.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes.
Okay.
The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
Why was exploring Mars so fulfilling?
You have to understand, this was my first time I was alone on another world. Now, don't get me wrong, Jemison is an amazing place, but for me, it was the old neighborhood. Mars was like a new frontier. Oh, I spent every waking moment I could exploring the planet.
So, that's where you were bitten by the explosion bug.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
That must have been a difficult time in your life.
Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
How exactly did your father die?
After the Freestar Collective started farming Vesta, and the UC pushed back, my father was one of the many diplomats sent in to arbitrate. After the talks broke down, war broke out on Vesta, and all of the UC diplomats were evacuated from Freestar space. Unfortunately, my father's transport was caught in the crossfire.
Oh, I was sorry to hear about your father.
Aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
What? Why? What's the worry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I regret the family life I left behind when I took off for the stars. If there was ever a chance for something like that between us, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. I love you too much to allow that to happen. That's why I asked about our future and where we stand.
Let's get commitment. I'd like to spend our future together, forever.
You mean that? You'd do that? For me?
Yeah.
I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say.
How about yes?
Yes, yes, of course. Yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Okay, but you know, Sarah, that I'm gonna marry our dear Barrett and what's his name, Sam, and Andrea as well, right? At least for this run. So we have to do some things. Firstly, I'll have to I'm gonna talk with Samko first, then make him on board. I mean, I'll take him with me. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Let me head towards the ship. Can I? Yeah, let's fast travel to the ship. Okay, first things first, we have to get up. We have to talk to Sam. Oh, before that.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Come on.
Read to you, sure.
Hey, Captain.
Like that very much.
Need help with anything?
Yeah, kind of. Sarah.
So, what's new with you today? It was nice talking to you again.
Yeah, you are gonna have to stay behind.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Sam,
You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
do you have anything interesting for me, Sam?
You better believe it. Enjoy.
Are you ready to head back out?
I'm always up for adventure, friend.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Okay, Sam. Sam. Come on. I need to talk to you. Come on. Sam. Okay. Let me do some things. I'm unassigning Sam from Razor Leaf because he's gonna be with me, and assigning Andrea with us. Come on, Sam.
Man, the galaxy's too big.
Okay,
So
Sam.
long.
Let's go do our job. Let's find Kaiser. Let's do that. We are gonna set course to Nira. Let's jump. Let's scan. And let's get down over here in a one of a kind.
Time to park this buggy.
Nero was one of the biggest, nastiest battle sites of the whole colony war.
Yeah,
Lots of dead militia here. And Marines.
yeah. I know that. Let's find our way to find what's his name? Kaiser. It's supposed to be through here.
Oh my, what the hell do I do?
You didn't do anything. They were just protecting the area. So, Sam, let's go. So I'm gonna look for things over here. There are many things. Let me take this one. We will have to go back to...
Glad our old tech is still useful for something.
Yeah. We'll have to go back to what you call wolf system to get... We have some mech tech over here, right? There are gonna be a few things. Let me steal them. There's fiber. And...
Wait, you know that's not ours.
I know, but I'm gonna take that nonetheless. One, two. Yep. So we're gonna take that and that, and there's this one. Let's open it up. Seriously? Two of them are not usable. Are you serious? Are you for real, my man? Last one. Let's see. Oops. these two are gone. Let's see, one. Yeah. I can work with you. Ultramax, shotgun shell. I'm not gonna take you. Credits, I will. Xeno Warfare Tech, that I'll take. And there's nothing else over here. But this is something I will. What else? There's nothing else. I'll have to find the schematic. Someone is detecting me. Good timing. I'll have to be over here to grab a few things.
Glad our old tech is still useful for something.
Yep. Okay, here is this one. This is the one. Come on. For real? Gotta be kidding me. Faceless, shotgun shell, credits. This is the one, Captain Ahab. I was looking for it. Grendel. Okay, I can take that. Let's read Captain Ahab. Yep. Got a fresh report on Captain Ahab, the combat bot with all the security protocols that's been hunting that one nasty looking siren for a couple weeks, months, years now. Torque was pulling copper lines out a couple frames out past Warren's Gulch, and he says he heard this beacon coming out of the Syracuse. Says it sounded like the death knell from a sputtering engine of destruction, which translated from Torque speak means our transplanted bot probably got himself in trouble and is now stuck inside the Syracuse. So for us that means, well, nothing really. If he's got enough power to run that beacon, it means he's possibly enough power to fight us if we try and scrap him. But once he's out of juice, that machine will make for a rich payday. For now, we just wait him out. So we know the location of our buddy over there, but not before we find Sam. Will have to be careful. Okay, that's all I believe. Polytextile.
What? You know that's illegal.
Well, I've been taking things from here. Where were you, Sam? Wake up. Where were you all the time? Now let's find Ahab or Kaiser. So why the nighttime everywhere? We'll have to go over there. Where are you? We can go past them.
We got company, I think.
Yup.
Doing okay, man. You wanna mess with me and my friend? Ha! Whew, another one for the scoreboard back home.
Absolutely. Come on, Sam.
I am so happy going through here.
Biological contaminant detected.
Where are the rest?
Destroy infestation.
Sam, get out.
Biological contamination eliminated. Password required.
Ba whip gag whip nini bang. 1 2 3 4 5. Nose belly machinist.
Voice controls unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to error. Power level insufficient. Battery required. Type microcell. Inquire at salvage yard.
Okay, so we don't have anything over here. Let's head out. Let's talk to our guy, the gel. Well, where are they? There they are. No, that's Sam. Let's go. I'm sure he'll manage. Sure. Okay. Let them fight.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
Okay, no worries. I'm not selling anything. Hey, Gel.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
And what exactly do you and your scrappers do here, Jill?
Turn mechs into money mostly. Plus selling equipment, information, and supplies to any short-term scrappers that want to take a shot at striking it rich out in the fields.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm MUFS.
So formal. The pleasure's all mine, my good man. Angelo Alonso, at your service.
Is that Italian?
You can call me Gel. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however you want to hike them over.
What kind of name is a one of a kind for a salvage yard?
It's kind of an inside joke. Other than the fact that we're the only place out here, the mechs we harvest, they're primarily from a group known as the 1st Cavalry. Their unit was deployed to break the deadlock on this world during the Colony War. Almost succeeded too, but as you can probably guess, it didn't ultimately work. Left us plenty of scrap to build with though, so we thought it'd be funny to dedicate this place to the folks that made it possible.
I was told you might have a microcell.
You want a microcell? I mean, I think we might have one, but that's military-grade tech. It's not gonna be cheap. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics.
Do I? I don't think so.
I just brace for a little sticker shock.
So you said you've got tools to make microcells here?
Wouldn't have lasted real long here, doing what we do without a top-notch fabrication system. So long as you've got the specs, it should be able to handle making you a microcell. But finding materials up to the task, you're likely going to be sifting through quite a few mech hulks out there to find what you need. Though, if you think you can actually manage something like that, I'm willing to make you a deal. I'll point you towards the juiciest harvest sites. Spots where you should be able to find quality parts. But in return, any excess materials you collect, you sell to me, all right? Save us from risking our necks on another run out there. What do you say?
Will I actually be able to find what I need to build a microcell out there?
I can't give you a guarantee, but a couple of mech types use microcells to power non-critical systems, running lights, radar, that sort of stuff. All the intact microcells will be long gone, too valuable, but the parts to make one, much better chance those are still lying around. So what do you say? Sell me what you don't need, and I'll tell you where to look.
You've got yourself a deal.
Then let me just mark those collection points. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, here we go once again. Thankfully the lights coming up. Okay, let's go through the closest one. Is the water okay? Yeah, I thought so. Toxic material. Okay, they've got something. One was ticked out of our option over there. Nothing was ticked off. No sirens on site, so let's... Okay, 2 are ticked off this time. Don't go there, don't go there. Oh. Where's the siren? Okay, come over here. You want to? Let's not fight you. If possible, I don't want to fight you. And I don't want to waste the bullets, that's it. What? Purchase or fabricate? Let's try to fabricate one first. We have all the things. Been over here. We can
Careful in the field, short-termer. Plenty of bodies out there that didn't come with the war.
Let's use it. Microcell. Let's craft. Okay, we have crafted a microcell. So I can sell the rest, but where is gel? That's not gel. Gel! Here you are.
Don't forget, whatever else you find in those spots, you sell to me, all right?
Anything else you know about the 1st Cavalry Unit?
So they were pretty widely considered the best damn mech unit in the Freestar Militia. Maybe the galaxy. Their leader? Major Paxton Hull. They say he was some kind of tactical genius. Whole damn war, he always seemed to be just one step ahead of the UC. But all that changed here on Nera. The fighting was brutal, apparently. Between the aliens and the UC defenses, most of the 1st Cav was wiped out. They say Hull snapped, that he couldn't handle the loss of so many good soldiers. When the ceasefire order finally came, he ignored it. Said he was too close to victory. He didn't want his people's lives to be sacrificed for nothing. So they court-martialed Hull and the other survivors of the 1st. Locked them all up. And that was that.
What's Ecliptic?
Ecliptic are the meanest damn soldiers of fortune in the galaxy. Make the Crimson Fleet seem polite by comparison. You stumble across any out there, you back away slowly, or get ready to kill every last one of them.
I'm here to make my fortune.
Lots of money to be made on mech scrap if you know where to look. And I just happen to sell a guide that'll show you the best spots to get started. Couple of words of warning, though. As you may have put together, Nera's more dangerous than a cellophane airlock. And it's not just the environment that'll kill you. Okay. UC brought xeno-weapons here during the Colony War, and more than a few decided to put down roots. Sirens are the ones you really need to watch out for. You've also got the unauthorized scrappers, Ecliptic being the worst of the bunch. Kill you for looking at them wrong. Luckily, we sell a wide array of problem solvers in various colors and calibers, Any Nira scrapping expedition starts by checking my stock.
Can you tell me about these sirens?
Nasty kind of alien left behind after the colony war. Pretty much blind. Original ones brought to Nira were all xeno-weapons. But those critters have long since passed. But they left behind more than enough untrained babies to keep the fields plenty interesting.
Okay, show me what you've got for sale.
No better selection on the planet.
I'll have to sell my microsense regulator, power circuit. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Hoo-hoo! So good thing that I didn't buy it from him. I'll buy 9 digipix from him though. So, bye-bye. And look at the time. We are out of it, aren't we? This is a good place. Let's end the episode over here. So that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that's my feel. And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, in that case, you can press the thumbs down button. But I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode because in the next episode we are gonna power up Kaiser.
They're screaming out there.
And
Run the other way.
Shush,
It's
shush,
either
shush,
the sirens or someone they've got.
I'm gonna power up Kaiser and take him to Hadrian to go for our mission over there in most probably, I don't know, I'm not gonna tell. I know, but I'm not gonna tell. You're gonna find it out in the next episode if you haven't seen them already. So I really hope to see you guys there. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye. MUFS signing off.